Getting here was a bit of a challenge. The place is spectacularly beautiful, and yet, of course, with that comes a more remote location. You need to travel a bit from Pucallpa to get here, but once you're here, you know it feels immediately like you're at home. Um, the place is really beautiful. It has this amazing energy that permeates everything, and you meet the kindest people you've met in your life. Make you feel like that you came home, that you are part of the family. The incredible family of the maestros is a big part of this. They welcome you as if you were the cousin that returned home. And they share their heart, and they share their beautiful medicina and their wisdom with you. The the experience while we're here, food was delicious, absolutely delicious, simple but delicious, and according to their ancestral ways and ancestral wisdom, plentiful. Fruit was plentiful. The visit to the village was a marvel. It was one of the, I hadn't played volleyball for many years, and felt like a deeply rewarding thing to do on a day off to play with the locals. Then the most spectacular walk in the jungle I've ever done. In other places, other trips, vacations that I've taken, there was always some manicure, the mini walk to the jungle. There we walked with a paparao, kind of carrying the wisdom of the ages of the Shipibo people in the forest, showing us different plants, telling us about their medicinal properties, and also plants that are good to sustain the local economy or just have interest. Learned so much things. It was like literally like cutting through the wood, but it felt absolutely safe because we're with people who are the guardians of the jungle, and so they felt safe because that's their home. They knew what they were doing. The whole thing has been like a total immersion into the Shipibo way of life. It wasn't like, if someone is looking for a sanitized little experience so that they will go back to their daily lives exactly as they came for, maybe then Nigurama is not for you. It's not something to say, oh, like medicine experience, check, done that, let's move to the next thing. If someone wants a real immersion and to really appreciate what these people, these remarkable people have to offer, then that's the place for you. And then the ceremonies. Three incredible shamans, currently all male, although we are told and we know that in the near future there are going to be some incredible female healers joining. But these three male shamans, like all a force of nature, and like the elements combining together into like something spectacular. The Icaros were so intricately laced and so beautifully crafted that they were truly a work of art, but not a work of art that it's just like you put in a museum, but a work of art that you experience in an intimate way that penetrates you deeply and touches the deepest parts of your soul. And just this overwhelming opening of the heart that you experience in ceremonies. Get in touch with their heart, you get in touch with your heart. For those of us that maybe in our daily lives we're not so much in touch with our feelings, with our emotions, with our deepest shared humanity, the ceremonies bring this all up, and you experience the shared pain, but also the shared joy of humanity, and how all completely the same we are. People of different cultures, different ethnicities, and yet we're all the same. We have the same heart, we have the same feelings, and we can share with each other whichever piece of wisdom we may have found, and we can learn from each other. And you learn a lot being here. You gain not just like superficial checklist lessons, but you gain like wisdom uh, to the best that one is able to be a vessel for it, of course. The what else? Um, uh, the lesson, the one big lesson I got this week is for me. It was this Shipibo word. Tyler is smiling because I think he knows what I'm gonna say, and you really say it like the way Michelle says it, kushi, to feel it, which is a word for strength, but strength that doesn't come from outside, or it's not artificial, that you build from your guts. You have to reach deep inside you into your guts, into your essence, and to say kushi. And this is a very masculine virtue that you cultivate and you build, but it is masculine not in the sense that a female cannot access it, and it's human that all both sexes can have access for. But to me, it felt like an essential part of manhood that that we don't cultivate as much in the West. This kind of fearlessness that you can build in the face of acknowledging pain, acknowledging danger, acknowledging sadness, and then you build kushi, and you're standing like a tree that can sustain your family, that can sustain others, and you have this inner strength that radiates. Few particular words about Michelle. Michelle is a true healer. For me, he embodies every part of the Shipibo virtue, of the Shipibo people, that it is noble, gentle, and strong at the same time. He's like royalty, honestly. I mean, he's the most humble guy, but to me, it feels like that I really met a noble person that embodies the superior aspects of humanity, and someone that you can really aspire to, someone that you can call a teacher, that teaches and guides you and inspires you to be the better version of yourself. Finally, a few words about the kind and amazing person who is recording this, Tyler. Tyler, thank you so much. You have a vision for your younger age. You are like remarkably wise, and that also reminded me that wisdom and all the virtues don't go by age or any other credential. They just are given to those that seek them, and they cultivate them. Thank you for making us our stay a very pleasant one, for anticipating our needs, for asking us often how we are and if there was something that you could do to improve our experience. And yeah, thank you all for building an incredible experience for us, that it is a lot more than just an experience. Thank you. I feel that we are about to leave home.